Hello everyone, welcome back to RoboCop Rogue City. Last time we played, we found where the torch heads were hiding and cleared out their encampment, apprehended their leader Soot, had some malfunctions. Finally met the new guy in town named Wendell Antonowski, an apparent clone of Hans Gruber, because he looks exactly like him. But Wendell unsubscribed Soot from life and left us to, as a malfunctioning mess again. And our OCP manager, Becker. Yes, Pyman. Wendell is brother of the acid vat molten Emil Antonowski from RoboCop 1. But yeah, we were saddled with a desk job and a political hire, but we kind of figured out where, because unfortunately he put us in the data room, which allowed us access to data, and we picked up another trail, this time in the Street Vultures and the quarry. And that's where we left off. So we're going to go take care of these Street Vultures here. Alright. Eliminate threats. So we got an OCP chest there. Our objectives, we still got police work we gotta find, but other than that, we just gotta clear the place out.
Look out! It's RoboCop! Kill you for this!
Yeah, run at me with a hammer. That's a good idea.
Flank him! Throwing.
Hi, Mia. Welcome to Strem. How is you doing? I mean, I can, not at the moment. I'm a little busy. Oh, shit. Crisping's blade feel rather putting especially heads up. Yeah, the motherboard that I have for the Auto 9, because of this, I can't get crits. It turns off crits, but I just have insane damage overall. Alright, we got chips. Just gonna grab this for no reason.
Metal box coming! We gotta stop him now!
Hi. Okay, I can't take it with me. No, you're dead. But thanks for playing. Gonna grab that.
Shoot the motherfucker!
Is that everything you hoped for?
Stings like a bitch!
Oh, I could have come this way. Okay. Ooh, skill point. Alright, so we've maxed out our armor. Let's go ahead and max out our vitality. 2 more skill points and we'll just auto regen. Then after that, we'll probably want to do focus. Or we could just do combat and just get weapon damage. I don't know. Detach it. Nah. Oh, shit.
Don't shoot! Look, I've got...
I forgot to save the skill. Okay.
no weapons.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Well, at least it's a lead.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as the others.
I don't know. The others are all dead. I don't see how that makes you look tough.
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Nope.
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony proceeding to the enemy command center.
Play
How
dead.
would you be sure that he's not leading you into a lion's den?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
I don't be sure he's not leading you in a trap. I'm counting on it. I want him to lead me into a trap so I can eliminate more criminal scum.
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction, and according to the new policy, if we wanted to legally be there, we need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure you know what Becker's standpoint is.
I believe I do.
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Yeah, because I don't take corporate bullshit hook, line, and sinker. grenade launcher.
I'll make you saw the life out of your ass.
Oh, that worked. Just gonna grab that. All right. Grab some documentation. Damn it. But I forgot I can't jump. Because I'm too thick. Grab that. How are we doing at police work? Oh, we're almost half. Yeah, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. I know, broadcaster. He's gonna call in more reinforcements.
Only knight in shining armor. Papa Punches might know what's coming to help you. There might know who will. There's no proving ground hero. It's their cemetery.
You'd think these guys would learn. Alright, Mr. Broadcaster, where are you?
You ain't me. Good.
Oh no, more bad guys are gonna be coming. Well, that's how they walk single file into my bullets. That's how you know you hired the best. Hi. Well, I found the OCP bag. Hi, Sovereign. Welcome to stream. I'm trying to find the broadcaster, but he's good at hiding. Because apparently he doesn't want to get shot. somewhere around here.
Let's roll!
Nothing's wrong. Just gonna go for a ride. Hi, Ross. I love the Auto 9. Kuzak versus Delta City. Mayor Kuzak's critics say, ironically, that he certainly is ambitious. Not only has he had his hand in running Detroit, but now he wants to destroy a city that hasn't been built yet. We're talking about Delta City, of course. OCP's flagship project. So-called City of the Future, where poverty and violence are supposed to be non-existent. But the Megacorp is having trouble executing this bold plan, and Mayor Kuzak is one of the major obstacles. However, the upcoming elections could have drastically changed the situation. If the city's administration were favorable towards OCP, work on Delta City could have already begun, provided that Mayor Kuzak does not get reelected. What are Kuzak's objections about? And is Delta City really the future of Detroit? More on page 4. Now you see, Ross, they're going to eliminate poverty by eliminating poor people. There can't be any poverty if there's no one left alive to be poor. It's a genius strategy, only dreamt up by a mind such as the old man, or, you know, in the Ace Combat realm, Torres. Well, somebody has to be in competition with Arasaka and Wayland Yutani. Yeah, that is true. You can also put LexCorp up there. North Ossia Grunder Industries. I mean, the South Belka Weapons. Whee! Let's see. There's also Abstergo, Militech, Cyberdyne Solutions, Aperture Labs. All right, chat. Since we're on the topic of obviously evil fictional corporations, what's your favorite evil megacorp? Oh shit! Now more glitches. Although, this looks very familiar. See, where did Alex Murphy die again? It was the Quarry, right? Man, they didn't even remove the chalk line. Error. Yeah, Murphy got fucked up. Let's see, while we're here. Let's see here. Dead ends. No. Okay. No, we got the best we got, I think. Yep. Okay. Actually, there we go. Yeah, the round of the head is, I think, what finally took out Murphy, but every other shot he took was just straight up torture. The hell is this? We've got a bionic man, and we're still on VHS technology.
I knocked his fucking tooth out.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece.
You won't either.
Hey, you're spoiling my mood again.
Ah!
I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me. So really, this is your fault.
Do whatever you want. But soon the cops will...
Oh,
No,
it's Hans Gruber!
any kind is going to show up here anymore. The police officially won't be responding to any calls from this area.
Does this mean we have a deal?
As long as you can work quietly.
We're vultures. You need carrion. We're up to the job. No worries.
Too sexy for this vest.
As
Oh my
for your
god.
Toy,
Would you like to join us?
a fine
You know that shotgun?
offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead we do some hunting?
Could add a bit of cheer. Spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces? And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really pisses him off.
Mossberg 5500. Ah.
Your readings are off the charts. What happened?
Oh, I'm only at the place where I died.
Tortured. Their boss Spike was in on it, together with Wendell Antonowski.
Did you say he was tortured?
Yes, surrounded, with no way out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, I see it. It's just north of your position.
Yeah,
On
I've
my
been
way.
there.
RoboCop, I really hope you find him.
Well, that's the plan. Okay. More motorcycles. I'm glad they announced their presence like that. Oh shit, we're going. RoboCop's like, oh, thank you for announcing your presence. Come quietly or there will be trouble. I see you have elected for trouble.
You're there. That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? If you really think you got the guts, come on. You'll love our place in the Northwest. It's the hub of our smuggling operations. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty. And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skimmed off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Alright, we got 2 side objectives. Unwanted goods and the biker secret.
Oh, shit!
That mines. Time to do some mine sweeping. Landmines? Landmines? Oh, good. They found the landmine. The landmines? We walk our dogs out there. God, I love Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Hey guys, apparently it's great! Oh. That has to be a little intimidating. Just hear massive explosions. And then RoboCop just walks calmly out of the minefield unscathed. It's like, yeah, your minefield was only a temporary inconvenience. Dead or alive, you are coming with me. Dear God, why? No, all that evidence.
RoboCop! Bastard shot me! Fucking hand up!
I think I did more than just blow your hand off. Pretty sure I, severed your whole arm. There. No, come on, come on. Fine. Well, I get that. I mean, if you want to launch your remains into space, that's all fine and good. But don't market it to fucking children. Let them have their innocence, goddammit.
You're here! I knew you wouldn't miss it for the world. Just go through the door. They're ready when you are.
Just make sure to stay vigilant. This is clearly a trap.
Of course it is. Biker Sheen Murphy. Wait, he has no health bar. I mean, I do have a health bar. It's just I'm almost maxed on all my health related skills, so I'm really hard to kill. I am lore accurate RoboCop. Oh, I have to open a fucking door. Okay, fine. Yay! Everybody's dead. Auto 9 bullets for everybody. God, it's a good thing I don't need to breathe. All right, yay! We destroyed all the nuke drugs. Can't find the comment. I'm more accurate now. Oh no.
Cherish the good times while they last. You won't be so lucky with the next one.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be lucky. Let's go get them secrets.
Are you there?
I am.
Oh, thank God. How was it? Was that a risk worth taking?
I mean, there's no more drugs. I got a level up. And there's a lot less street vultures on the face of the planet. So I call this an absolute win. Gotta watch out for mines. Oh, there's one. Oh. That was weird. Tried to dash and he tripped. Yeah, this grenade launcher sucks. You gotta arc it, Raz. Alrighty. Maximum health.
Want a piece of this?
Sure. But I don't think you wanted a piece of that. Smart person would have gotten out of here. Yeah, play the city by now. No one said these guys were smart. Now that kind of reminds me of Maelstrom. Oh, we got a 3-stream watch streak from Ross.
Come in! Don't be shy! I've told the boys to get rid
Well, then let me give them my property. Because you can shoot through walls doesn't mean that I can't. Chases work both ways. Yep. Feel lucky? Do you feel good about that? Yeah. Flanking is definitely a thing. Alright. So by the end of this, the Street Vultures gang really gonna be that powerful anymore? Because I lost track of how many of their goons I've murdered. Brought to final justice. So, you mentioning Ultramarines kind of reminds me of a conversation that a coworker and I had on Monday. I kind of mentioned the Discord, but we were both kind of saying how we hated the fan base of Warhammer, especially 40K, because whenever we try and do, like, you know, comparisons of different factions of science fiction, the class example of who would win, the Enterprise or a Star Destroyer, you'd have Trekkies and Warsies debating, sometimes civilly, sometimes not, but inevitably you'd have one Warhammer guy just pop in and say the Emperor protects, and you know how Warhammer's tech is just so exponentially better. You know, it's like, that's great. We weren't talking about you. Go away. So, anyway, I actually kind of favorite fiction, Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. Ooh, Umbrella, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. But I actually realized Monday that there is one sci-fi faction that normally isn't on the same level as, you know, like the 40K universe. But actually, if you know, took away this faction's morals about, you know, killing and kind of made it where they thought, you know, war crimes are okay. They probably have the most broken piece of technology ever devised in science fiction. And that is the Federation's transporter replicator system. Because, I mean, obviously it can be used to create pretty much anything with matter. And then teleport people from place to place. So yeah, you could theoretically beam the enemy's crew completely. And stuff. But there's just so much messed up things you can do with the transporter. And since the replicator system is essentially it just uses the transporter's deconstruction part and then takes that matter and recreates it into a different molecule strain. You can do some messed up things, like you beam somebody, like you beam an Ultra Smurf out of their power armor. Don't ask me where I've heard the term Ultra Smurf, but yeah. Sovereign, that's the humane way to use the transporter. Also, the first thing I asked the guy that's a little bit more familiar with the Warhammer stuff, they do have particle shields, but they do have to drop them in order to fire their own particle stuff. Compared to the sick shit I came up with, Sovereign, because like, you beam someone up, but instead of transporting him to another spot, as you beam them up, they're essentially broken down into their molecules. Then you take the replicator and rearrange those molecules into whatever you want, like, you know, a phaser. You've essentially taken out one of their troops and given one of your own troops a rifle. You could beam someone into a cliff face. One side replicates 6 ton of white hot iron slag and shot it at a board cube and started killed because they never encountered that before. Yeah, but seriously, you beam an Ultra Smurf out of his armor and then beam him sticking halfway out of a rock face. He's dead. Or what you could do is you could beam them up but never have them rematerialize, then purge the transporter buffer. So they just cease to exist. The amount of things you could do with your transporter / replicator is only limited by how creative you can get. And if you remove Starfleet's morals and unwillingness to create or to commit war crimes, these are the same people that the Dominion referred to as the people that can make replicators out of rocks. So the most devastating weapon I think you could come up with is actually just a large barge stocked with the largest transporter system you possibly can and a cloaking device. Because you don't need to drop your cloak in order to, use your transporter. So you can just sidle up next to any faction ship. Because even Star Trek ships have problems picking up Star Trek cloaks. And they have some of the best sensor tech in all of science fiction. So you just have them sidle up to like a Star Destroyer or a Warhammer ship and just start wrecking havoc, beaming crew into space, beaming an antimatter device into their warp core or engine core, whatever you want to call it, beaming explosives inside people. Because remember, the Geneva Convention does not apply in space. Oh. I think we found where our guy went. There's a lot of coolers.
RoboCop, your body temperature is very low. Are you okay?
I am in the freezer.
What is a freezer even doing there?
They used it to store Briggs' body.
Oh. So that means...
He
was
did.
not the only victim.
More bodies? That's insane. I'm getting you back up, even if it gets me in trouble.
The only person who should expect trouble is Spike.
Yeah, this is not good.
RoboCop, all available patrol cars are coming to support you. I've told them to meet you by the old workers building. According to reports, it's part of their headquarters. And RoboCop, I'm sorry it took so long. I hope you can forgive me for the freshman attitude.
Hey, you're
I was just
learning.
trying to do
It's
my
okay.
best.
The fact is that you learn from your mistake. Hey, you're a cop. Aren't you going to arrest me? I'm not going to arrest you this time. Hey, what do you mean by that? There we go, snipers. Barrett 50 cal. That's why I picked up the Steyr.
I don't think you get it. This city needs us. We're transforming death and decay into life. That was the deal. I can hear the cavalry coming. I don't know how you did it, but I'll make sure you won't be leaving this place alive.
I can make the same guarantee. Oh shit.
Flank him! Oh, I kill you for this! Blow it!
I threw him so hard, he's stuck in the wall. Now, is there a sniper here? Yep, there it is. Alright, 50 cal. Actually, what's down here? Oh, okay, that's what that is. Hey! Ow! Fucker. Yay, my autogen's kicking in. So the cops was in the cooler, yeah. They're taking, the vultures are being hired by Antonowski to essentially take bodies and keep them on ice. We don't really know why yet. Something about turning life or death into life.
We could use some help. We're at the southeast gate.
Acknowledged. On my way.
Don't worry, I'll be there. It's just gonna take me a fucking week to get there. Oh, great. We've got an ED-209. What the hell is one of those doing here?
Hey, Robo!
What's up?
Good, you're here. We're standing our ground. The bikers have retreated to the yard behind that big gate. Now, let's decide on the strike team.
I go on my own. No need to risk lives.
OCP has supplied us with an ED-209. Maybe you could make use of it. Even if it is just for cover.
RoboCop, can I have a moment of your time?
Can't you leave him alone, lady? You caused him enough trouble already.
Hey, I just want the people to know what's going on in their city.
Can't say she isn't good at what
Time
she
and a
does.
place.
She got here before us. Anyway, it's up to you. If you need a bit of time to speak with her or wrap up anything else around here, it's not a problem. Those bikers aren't going anywhere. But if you're ready to go, Ed 209 is here for your support. Just say the word.
I need more time.
No worries. We got him boxed in.
Hey, just spare me a second.
Fine. Since apparently, you know, there's no shooting going on. But this is about to get into a war zone, so you might want to, you know, take cover.
Thank you for coming over. Could you tell the Channel 9 viewers what you're struggling with here today?
Are you looking for more footage of me malfunctioning?
Don't think poorly of me for recording that. People want to
I
see
already
how the
do.
hero's holding up.
I am just a police officer.
Modesty. A rare feature in this city. I'm not against you. It's the OCP that's my target.
So you're willing to have collateral to go after OCP.
At least I
Okay.
do it for the truth.
That doesn't make you a good person.
Even if it causes harm to those uninvolved.
We are all part of this city, and we shouldn't be afraid to fight or get hurt in the process. We had a rocky start.
Spoken
but it
like
wasn't
a
personal.
zealot.
I'm only here to show the truth before others try to cover it up. Don't you think we owe that to the people of the city?
Fine.
I do. The steel mill is the hideout for the street vultures, a gang of bikers who have committed multiple homicides. They have barricaded themselves in the factory's yard, along with their leader. We are preparing to go in.
Thank you. In that case, I will not hold you any longer, unless there's anything you would like to add.
Are you following me?
Have you been following my actions?
You're kinda hard to miss.
Fair.
But the first time when you truly caught my attention was when you sent Dick Jones to his grave. Up until that point, I didn't know you could act against a senior executive. That was something.
Technically, I couldn't, but you don't need to know that right now.
Do you consider the entire OCP to be corrupt?
Believe me, I really wish someone could change my mind about that rotten den. Who knows? Maybe it can be you.
My duty awaits.
Of course.
All right. Why do we get the feeling I'm going to have to kill you? Dick, you're fired! Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. I love that
Need to get
entire
this cop
final
killer.
scene.
Their time is up. I am going in.
Good luck, Murphy.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy. I mean, despite the fact that Ed 209 sucks against, you know, recognizing threats and walking upstairs, his leg movement actually makes sense. Yep. All right. We're doing an efficiency challenge. Eliminate more enemies than your competitor to pass the efficiency challenge. Grants additional experience points during RoboCop's evaluation.
Ed 209 and RoboCop fighting hand in hand? I can't wait to see how this goes.
All right. Let's see here. Let's actually do combat. It's not going to be much of a competition. Well, this one definitely not. But
Please put down your weapon.
dude, he's fucking dead. You're an idiot. But apparently the ED-209 was actually meant as a weapon of war, not a weapon of law enforcement. Which is why it sucks at, threat detection. And recognizing when something is no longer a threat.
Way to go, RoboCop! Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone at the precinct how you kicked Ed's ass.
And the thing about it is Dick Jones knew that ED-209 was not good for law enforcement, but profits.
If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, he probably does. Chest. Grab some fake money. Communicating peppers. Good. Grab some more fake money.
You can't act like this.
Murphy, you got the cop killer.
You
Yeah, I
decided
did.
to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
He doesn't even have a weapon.
Seconds to comply.
Take cover.
I'll do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said everything
Take
is
cover!
under control.
1.
Ed,
I am
stand
now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack by a 209.
What? Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Be right back.
And I don't even have max weapon damage yet.
Okay, listen to this. Apparently,
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
I killed Ed 209 so fast that I didn't even have a chance. Oh, that's good. Alright, well, let's go visit Lewis.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh, no. No.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Oh boy. Secret admirer. Kitty, you wouldn't answer, and I was dying to tell you what that policeman was here again. He left chocolates for her and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. It's so cute. I'm looking forward to seeing if his little advances are reciprocated. That when that poor policewoman wakes up from her coma. The guy seems nice, except for that awful haircut. So apparently, somebody's got the hots for Lewis. And I'm willing to bet it's that dude.
Hey, Murphy. She's
no.
right here.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you were the guy because, bad haircut, but you're just a guard.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. Some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Okay.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know
Ross.
you're behind on the
Take care.
investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
Really?
Corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Well, now we have probable cause.
Keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
So let's go on our way to the morgue. God, there's just patients everywhere.
What's her blood pressure?
Oh, Jesus.
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear.
Shock him.
Clear.
Ow.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
Hello.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas.
Jesus.
But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
You should get out more.
Between the bodies.
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that
Very
I'm
well.
looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Yeah, you probably did. All the individuals whose bodies were stolen were healthy and physically fit prior to their deaths. Apparently, someone on the black market needs brains, but for what? For brain transplants? No one has made a successful brain transplant since, well, RoboCop.
Finally. I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then
The hell's
most
the
likely
BLE?
used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian,
That's,
late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so
Antonowski.
myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Smoking in a hospital. Way to go.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Alright. So we've completed all our primary objectives. Oh. Hostage rescue? I didn't know there were hostages there. Oh well.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's...
Alright. There we go. You're 35% bonus weapon damage.
What's all the commotion?
Oh. Fax from Baby Maid. Dear Mr. Becker, we're extremely flattered after hearing that RoboCop's main source of sustenance is our delicious baby food. That is why we wanted to present you with an opportunity for collaboration. We would like to make RoboCop the face of Baby Maid. Who wouldn't want their child to grow up to be a real-life superhero? In exchange, we would offer a free supply of Baby Maid, as much as you could ever need. Please contact us. Veronica Guerra, Baby Maid Sales and Marketing. Great. Pretty sure I already have all those boards, but let's just see here. Yeah, I have all those boards. We took out the pallet, that's right. Oh, what a cute little PCB board.
This is not the time. You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong. How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Okay.
See you later in the briefing room.
Just looking for anything that might show up. Here we go. Rejection letter. Dear Mr. Starkweather, after a thorough review of your application, we regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you life insurance. Offering coverage to any police officers would not be viable for our company due to the high-risk profile of the profession. Thank you for understanding. Sincerely, Life Wardens Co. Bitch.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I
Hey, you
already
knew
filed
it
a report on the
happens.
incident to Mr. Becker. Fucking rat. As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Well, I mean, once you started getting with the program, you did give me some decent intel, so sure.
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
All right.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
Yep, as
I love the smell of it. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice.
okay.
Can I comment now? This has to be some sort of record.
Well, I mean, I'm firing full auto.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Sure.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
One thing you'll learn though is that while the manual is definitely a good place to start, each gun has their own quirks about them.
Is everything okay?
No, this gun sucks.
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
No. Be proactive. Get a different gun.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you,
If you
Robo.
have a broken gun, you're going to die.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Pickles.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That's a rarity.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at putting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Alright, cool. It's like, you are not a Ronin. Fine. Assassinate my dreams.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Alright. Police officer database. Murphy. AJ. Grade 1033. Status deceased. Badge number OD589 or 39484E09. Merit. Miranda Award. Good conduct. Bravery. Memorial Award. Current case file none. Oh, let's see here. O'Neill. Bravery. Kurtz. Unit Command. Kowalski Community Service Award. Award. Whitaker. None. Staff, bravery. Estevez, bravery, community service. Bravery. Chessman. Individual command. Or commendation, I guess. Starkweather. Kaplan. Manson. Fredrickson. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. There. Alright. Briggs. Service unavailable. Which movie was Duffy in? Was he in 1 or 2? 2, okay. I don't remember 2 as well.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Let's see what other officers we have. They don't have Murphy. Are we like a Spartan? Huh. Alright, whatever. Maybe. We're undead. Baseball, tickets. Photo. Spartans never die.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it.
There you go.
I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Alright. Yeah. Being used to death should never get any easier. I mean, unfortunately, if you work in this line of work, it will become easier over time. But it shouldn't. Autopsy report. Decedent Michael Briggs, age 42, male. Physical examination, severe dehydration and exhaustion, a broken rib cage, superficial stab wounds, bruising suggests prior torture, projectile wounds with damage to the internal organs. Cause of death, multiple shots to the chest from point-blank range of the handgun caliber 9mm rounds. No match with any weapons confiscated at the scene. Manner of death, homicidal. %40 bonus weapon damage. Alright, let's go ahead and leave the air.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
That is a big remote.
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Okay. Hey, probably shouldn't try and get closer.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move
That's
out.
a good point. What does OCP prioritize most? Their money. They need to make a shallower ramp. Oh, even more Ed 209s.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Let's put it this way, I'm going in. Do you want to try and stop me?
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Contact! Contact! Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys.
Yeah, show me how it's done, everybody. I don't know how to kill, enemy gangbangers. I mean, I'm only 32 to 2.
Captain, entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense.
He fell down the stairs.
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Okay, well, that works. Now, if I didn't have this particular variant of the Auto 9, this would actually be a very hard challenge because SWAT team is very effective.
Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Come on, boys. Let's finish up here and show them what it means to be a team player.
If you want a team score, then you should have said so. But you're the one that won the competition in the first place. Nope, I don't need to.
Don't act like you're all that impressive. With all that fancy tech, a brick would know how to shoot.
I didn't use any of my tech other than my broken Auto 9. But you had the latest state-of-the-art Steyr AUGs. What's your fucking excuse? No, it's not maxed out.
I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Letter to be framed. Andrea, in the envelope is the letter I mentioned. Please frame it for me so I can keep it on my desk. I still can't believe that our noble founder wrote that letter personally, or to personally thank me for 25 years of my faithful service managing his bank. What a great man. It is possible to max the stats other than the reloading feats. Yeah.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
No.
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
All right, I didn't see you. Get out of here.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property.
Yeah,
Anyway,
maybe you should have.
The city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was
Really?
the bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
A big fucking red button.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. We're opening this
Like
vault
you
for you
think.
without your help.
I know, but it's just so goddamn cliche.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still
Oh.
alive.
I wish he
only played
wasn't.
dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
All right. Great learning opportunity for an ambitious
An
officer.
opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Oh my god.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it.
Corporate zombie. I prefer empty suit.
Oh, no. Okay. Tell me what you see.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
Would you stop moving? Stupid empty suit bank manager.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
God damn it.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along?
I thought you may learn something here.
Okay, then start with the 24-volt connector, then proceed to detach the 12-volt cables.
That's pretty funny. Alright, so 24. Okay, so 24 is the green, so we want to get that one first. Then we want the blue one, because that's definitely a 12. Okay. So it's the bottom one. Just drop it on the floor.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
I know, it's very stable.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Hey, there's a gold bar left.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Yeah.
Arnold, back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him.
Yeah, so basically, OCP is got no money left. Hello, Joliet. Fun out, yeah. I mean, it does sound like a bot. I don't know. On the one hand, if it's not a... Never mind. Successful Fox 2. Cameras less than that. Gotcha. Yep. That was a Fox 2. You are clear to, or you're authorized to paint one bot silhouette on your fighter. Occasionally you do your job. Jesus, how many street vultures are there? I think I've put like at least 100 on the unsubscribe from life path.
I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
At least 200. What's the population of Old Detroit? Yeah, I know Detroit's massive, but I'm specifically referring to Old Detroit, where the movies take place. Oh no.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their gear. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Well, that was, pointless. Just gonna... Yep, this way. All right, here we go. Yeah, my flashbangs. Yep.
I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Right. Too bad we get a trace on that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and, once we get control, probably call it a stream here.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Zap Brannigan, bro. Throw bodies at it. Alright, so we're gonna call it stream here. But in a couple of hours, or hour and a half, since Sen is not able to make it, neither is Floof tonight. Both have prior engagements. We're going to do the stream that was supposed to be Monday, but Mother Nature said no. So in a couple hours, or hour and a half, we'll do Final Fantasy X 2. And next week, we will continue our campaign in RoboCop Rogue City. We're going to be hot on the trail of Spike. And if I recall right, we're going to be heading back to the streets of Old Detroit to do some more stuff. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have fun. Like I've said, have a good meal. See you in a bit.